What's up? Welcome back to my channel, or for the first time if you're new, I'm Sylvan, and today I'm going to be reacting to a Honkai Star Rail Improv tour trailer, Death of the Elation. This is a complete surprise. I was anticipating the Genshin trailer that came out tonight, not this. Either way, I'm very intrigued into seeing what this is about. The thumbnail alone gives me the idea that we might be witnessing perhaps the death of Yusuke at the hands of Asat Pramod, who then, of course, takes over his appearance, which, if that's going to be the case, is going to be brutal, but very interesting. So let's just get straight to it. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, and consider becoming a channel member if you want to support me just that little bit extra. And let's get into this. All right, what is this going to be? All right, he's already dying.
Have something in mind. Once the question's asked, you'll lose your life.
I love the transition between the disguise and no.
Fool. Back then, they called him on.
Oh, this is the story of Asat Pramod.
Unfortunate. Overthrow tyranny for all.
Okay.
Follow Aha and shut that gigantic beast's mouth.
Interesting.
What did Elation bring?
Yeah, this matches up with everything we've seen.
Was it the survival of the fittest?
Interesting.
Chaos and madness.
Ooh, I love that art.
Is Aha dead? Over
Is
time,
God dead?
He lost his smile as well.
Mm-hmm.
But that fool still wanted to be a savior. He boarded the Astral Express, brimming with optimism.
Yeah, became a nameless.
Once I start trailblazing, the stars will bring
Sought answers.
Yet all he witnessed
on the
was
Express.
people turning paradises into hell. But
Mm.
in hell, humanity shined all the brighter.
Interesting.
Until one day, Akiviri fell, and trailblazing too. Punish the traitors and defend those on the same path.
Interesting.
As the navigator, he started a game for the brave.
Okay.
In the endless night, only pain could choose the truly noble.
Ooh.
May you light the way for the Express.
The downfall of the Express.
Akiviri was wrong. The cosmos didn't need a horizon or a paradise.
Two gods he turned his back on.
Didn't lie here. At the world's end, I saw Adler's flames illuminating the stars.
In seeking answers, found the destruction.
Show me your dignity. With my hands, I shall bestow a baptism of suffering.
Okay. Ooh.
So,
Ooh.
look forward to these seeds I've sown for a wonderful show of true.
Jesus.
Just imagine the Nameless setting off again, yet they push the Trailblaze to its demise.
Huh. Push towards the destruction.
What a splendid joke.
So, who exactly are you?
I have no clue either.
I don't know.
But this time, I'll just be.
Ooh, and the
father.
transition. Interesting. Oh.
Dad.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, fuck. This is fucked up.
Nice to meet you, Himeko.
Oh, my
I'm your
God.
father, Ryusuke.
Fuck this guy.
Do you like this gift? Next time,
Oh.
I'll tell you some of the stories Daddy heard out there.
Oh, fuck. Oh my God. This one final shot implies so much. This is crazy. Okay, this is a really good trailer. This does a lot for me. Obviously, it is 99% about specifically Asat Pramod and his life and the path he has taken across his entire, journey. He was first en route, a fool, a servant of the Elation, who through joy and laughter brought any kindness he could to those around him, fighting off / tricking the veracity, offering flowers to children, aiding people however he could, like I said. He believed himself to be a hero who would overthrow tyranny, but then over time they become disillusioned with this idea that they can make any positive change, as everything they do just turns into chaos and war and destruction. So then, stepping away from the Elation itself and onto the Astral Express, becoming a trailblazer, joining Akavili, they search for a way to save the Elation, as they say here, believing that the answer must be at World's End, believing that what had happened, all of the chaos and disaster, must have been because the Elation either has lost its power or is dying, or in some way isn't able to bring the laughter to everyone. So they hopefully set out still believing themselves to be that hero, but rather than answers, all he found was just more chaos, death, and destruction. Paradise is turned into hell. It was nothing but despair he found. But even then, even in these darkest moments, he could still find those glimmers of hope. And it was within that sliver of hope that they kept going, only then for Akavili to fall and the Express and all the nameless upon it to fall apart, the majority of them leaving, the remaining fighting amongst each other, it becoming nothing but a cruel game of power and pain and cruelty, one that he played, until eventually he came to the conclusion that Akavili was wrong as well. It was not with the Trailblaze he could find his answers, or the answers he thought he wanted were not real, is what he believed. What the cosmos needed was not a trailblaze or a paradise to laugh in. It was only at the edge of the world where he believed he would find his answers to save the Elation, to save everyone. He discovered what he now believes the cosmos truly needs. The flames of destruction illuminating the stars. Pure destruction. And so, he began following the path of destruction, stating that he will bestow a baptism of suffering, believing that only through suffering, only through destruction, can true elation be found. It all ties back to that connection to the Elation, but in the darkest, most twisted way possible. And it's with this that we at least vaguely understand his motivation, what led him to where he is now. But it's only the beginning of us understanding the seeds he has sown, everything he has put into motion. It's with this shot that it's implied he is the one who finally downed the Astral Express, destroyed it and left it to plummet down to plain Arcadia. The first step in his building plan, the first seed sown. And it's with this that we come to the end of the trailer, his next big seed sown. In the guise of Ryusuke, he comes to Himiko after her mother's death, offering her a toy version of the Express, offering to tell her stories of his time in the cosmos, inspiring her to want to seek the stars, to explore, to blaze her own trail, to rebuild the Astral Express, to become the new navigator. He brought the Express down so that she could then be inspired to rebuild it, so that he could guide the way of the Express towards the collision with the destruction. His greatest joke yet is, as he says, his machinations have been going on for quite some time, and we're only seeing the surface of it now. But this isn't the only thing in this trailer. There is another very notable aspect, which is how we both open and effectively end the entire trailer, with Ryusuke's dying breaths asking, "Who are you?" and him saying, "I don't know. Here's my life story, here's all the faces I have worn, all the people I have been, but they're not me. I don't know who I am. These are the story of someone else, and I merely put on new faces when I need them now. In fact, I'll put on your face to build my next greatest joke." And it's something that ties rather interestingly into his dice head, thematically and conceptually. His dice has many faces, many sides. He is a man of countless faces, but none of them are his own. He dances between personas and identities and names as easily as the dice rolls, but none of them are him. Much like how someone like Sparkle/Sparksy is constantly faced with the question, who is under the mask? He is no one he understands. He does not know who he is. He just wears these faces and sets up these cruel jokes for his own amusement. That is all there is to it. It's all just a cruel joke, a baptism of suffering, all for his own amusement and to reach the true elation. And so he manipulates, he disguises himself, he tricks people, he destroys, all so that these grand, cruel jokes can be made. And if that isn't the setup for a major villain, I don't know what is. I cannot wait to see more of him, how his entire story develops, how we beat him, what Himiko's role in all of this is now that she knows what role he has had in her life, and just everything surrounding it. It's incredibly interesting. But I'll leave things there, I think. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, and very special thanks to all of my channel members, including Amorphosilica, Dweller, and Pokolove 101 at the normal tier, and Eliolith and Kondo Nano at the cool person tier. Really appreciate your support, as always, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye!